This is Tuesday, April the 8th, 2025. Current time 6:45 in the PM Eastern Standard Time. On the day so far, well, anyway, let's see here. On the day, it's been mostly sell volume. It's in a bearish way. This is me looking at it completely fresh, and I hate it bounces around. I apologize for the one or two people that do actually watch this besides myself. You're on the 1 year 1 day chart, you're past the -3 deviation, and you've almost hit -4 deviation. Quite honestly, I don't know if it actually hit -3 deviation, this one here in particular or not, for on the monthly, for the month of April. So that was pretty damn close. Getting into -4 deviation, I imagine like 3 days ago, that probably actually did hit. Or what I was calculated up to be like maybe a couple days prior to that, or around this anyway, is probably -4 deviation. It was really damn close to it anyway. That's definitely a triggering point for a lot of algorithms to buy it up down there on the 1 year 1 day chart, just because on a statistical basis, it's hard for it to go below that. I looked at it Sunday evening and I said, yeah, that's... I mean, I didn't bring up the computer. I just looked at it like on mobile, and mobile showed it up as being a huge percentage drop all of a sudden. So I was thinking to myself, like any chart I have, it's not going to show that and that much of a percentage drop, or like some level it lines up perfectly. It's just so damn low, and it was bound to be purchased back up. Again, just randomly scrolling through here. This is a 5-day 5-minute chart. The anchor VWAP from the 5-minute 5-day chart made some resistance today. We got some rejection from there. It was looking healthy before that, as far as price action went. Then got to the anchor VWAP and rejected on the 5-day 5-minute chart. On the 1 day 1 minute chart, this one zooms in even further. It rejected positive 2 deviation from this morning, -1 deviation, and the bottom of the average daily range got purchased up. The bottom of the average daily range made resistance today at 1340, 141-ish today. That made resistance. That's not a healthy look. It's really not. On the 1 minute 1 day chart, that doesn't mean for forever, just today and tomorrow possibly, and obviously like it wasn't a good look today overall. Since it's trending down and the bottom of average daily range almost got tagged again for the new one for Wednesday. So that's not looking overall healthy too, as of right now. What would make it look like a healthier potential bounce point, in my personal opinion, would be if the bottom of average daily range made support several times. If it broke above it, went to maybe 51.50-ish, and then came back down to it and made support again, then that's trying to tip the scales more to a bullish way. It's not looking like that currently. It has to do stuff before you can say yes, it's overall bullish. But that's the S&P 500. That's basically all I was wanting to go over. I'm going to pause it and see if there's anything else worth actually making a video about. If not, then I'll just upload this. Hope you're happy, healthy, well. Goodbye. All right, maybe I'm not completely done with all that. Now it's getting a little bit later in the evening now, and it's 7:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This one is for the SPY. Uh, what I mapped off while ago that should possibly be support and resistance for the next little while anyway. I hate to say like for the next day or anything because this is a very, very, very volatile market. So me trying to say that it'll stay between 495 and 488 is pretty stupid to say that for like the whole next day. But that's my basic math I came up with when I go, and that should be for the next couple hours ish. So if that math holds up, which I think it, based off what I see in the later day trading, and it should hold up ish, possibly. I mean, again, like the 161.8% level might also try to make some support as well if this decides to keep on breaking down. Now the only way to tell, like within minute to minute, if it may flip, which it can flip flop quite often, and then you're in and out of position, and you're losing money basically, like a lot on the 1 minute chart. But whenever this turns yellow, that's more of a bullish trend back up, like here. Whenever it left all that, and the next candle was nothing but green buy volume. But if you bought the top, then you had like literally no chance of making any money. So that kind of sucks on a 1 minute chart. But it did look quasi powerful, not extremely, because the volume just wasn't there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Today's volume on the SPY was 165 million. That wasn't as much as yesterday. By no stretch, is like 100 million less. I think this one ends at 8 p.m. But that's kind of just how this crap goes. But I mean, that's what I have for the SPY. I have no idea if it's gonna, or I have no gauge of what it might do for long term. But I do know this. On the Fibonacci scale and on the standard deviations and on the bell curve, whatever you want to call it, the -4 deviation is hard to get past. Whenever -4 deviation is there, that's the low on the 1 year daily chart as well. But -4 deviation is hard to get below, but it can. I've seen it before get below it. Like right now, to me, it's looking on the day and on the trend, it's not flipped back to a bullish stance. Just happened. So, I mean, that could have been just an intermediate bounce, and it can slip more. I mean, I've seen it before where it goes way the F above +4 deviation, but not for long. Or way below -4 deviation on different charts and different stocks and tickers. But the gravitational point on the SPY is at 603-ish as of right now. So I mean, if you wanted to buy in for longer term, the gravitational point is up there. But I mean, I don't know if a recession is coming, or I don't keep up with no news basically. But it's, for many algorithms, it was a buy. Many times what happens once it reaches a peak and then it wants to reject, it will have relief rally, and then it'll reject more, then it'll have relief rally, it'll come up somewhere in here, maybe 537-ish, something like that. I have no idea exactly where. It's just total damn pull it out of your butt guess. But typically then it'll make a new low, then it'll make another relief rally, new low, relief rally. And if it does do that over a longer period of time, over months and months and months and months, then this level here, this -4 deviation, happens to move way down, and it'll never be tagged again because of how it moves over time. Anyway, that's enough of all that. I know nobody's going to watch this. If you do happen to watch it, and watch all the way through it, I hope you're happy, health, well, and leave a like or comment or whatever. Tell me I'm a dumbass or whatever. All right, goodbye.